Happy 4th of July. This is the view of Baltimore from the weekend. Shout out to Brooklyn, Maryland, where there was a mass SHOOTING, which I'm sure most people have heard about. And I wasn't sure if I was going to do this daggone news report, but as I'm listening to more and more of the information out and the people are starting to talk, I'm like, yeah, we're going to have to talk about it because, one, it's Baltimore. Two, it's a holiday. So we know how you Negroes do on holidays. But three, and most importantly, one of you guys recently sent me a video with a content creator who I'm not going to name. The person was talking about white supremacist talking points. It seemed like that person was talking about me, which is fine. No names were said. But they were saying things like, and forgive my voice because I just rolled over, saw this and said I'm going to talk about it. Why is it that when stuff like this happens, other content creators start saying, where are all the leaders? Where are all the pro-blacks? Where are all the Black Lives Matters and things like that? You know, we asked those questions over here. And then that person said, but this is not about that. This is about the systemic racism, the discrimination, the regular white supremacy, discrimination, and racism. This is a person who I'm assuming has experienced much of life. This is a person who just talks about various things similar to me, doesn't necessarily always say that it's white supremacy, discrimination, and racism. So it really surprised me to hear this person say this stuff. And I really do think it's veiled to me, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. As long as people ain't out here just, calling names, then that's fine. So then this happens. Then this right here happens with this Baltimore case, right? We watch Doogie. We listen to Doogie and what he has to say. We know what goes on in Baltimore. We know about the squeegee kids. We know about the squeegee kid who deleted the dude. He only wanted to open an Airbnb. We know about the benefits that have been stolen. So the residents go at midnight to make sure that they get their benefits because, got to get your benefits, right? We know about the kid who ran away from the police. He was HHOT'd and the mama said, even though he had a GUN under 18, he lived in West Baltimore. So, it makes sense. It's not the parents' fault. The 12-year-old with the ankle monitor on. It's the ignorancy adult's fault, not the mother, the grandmother, or anyone that lives with the kid, but everybody else's fault. We know that there's a new, police commissioner, I think. Ivan, I think his name is. New mayor, previously a Republican mayor. City was still crap. Now there's a Democratic mayor. City still crap. Brooklyn is not a great place in Maryland. It's crap. It's hood. It's ghetto. And with all that, and Baltimore is a black city, relatively speaking. Mayor Doogie putting in safe streets, curfews, kids is kids, basically. But we not going to put up with it. But they kids, they need stuff to do, blah, blah, blah. This happened at 12:30 a.m., between 12:30 a.m. and 1:30 a.m. in the morning on a holiday weekend. And there's 30 people injured, let's say injured. Whether it's from trampling, whether it's from a weapon wound or whatever. Most of them under 18, which means the curfew wasn't being enforced, which means the people who are parents over these children weren't doing what they were supposed to do based off of the law that Doogie put into place. Now, I'm not even going to come down on Doogie too hard because I'm sorry. What is he supposed to do when you Negroes do what you want, because you know you're not going to tell me. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You heard what I said? Because I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. I'm telling you, half of the issues can all come back to you not gonna tell me. And I'm gonna work on that shirt, y'all. But help me understand what Ivan, Doogie, Mayor, what's his name? The new lead of the police department. This is how much we watch Baltimore. At least I watch Baltimore. Of course, that's my area, so I gotta watch it as well. But what more can they do if people are not going to control their kids, make them follow the law, participate in their lives, know what the heck they're doing, know who they with, know where they go, give them rules, tell them what to do and not to do, tell them how to act and not to act? What more are the rest of those people supposed to do? I really want someone to tell me what the heck else are these officials? And toss police in there too, because we already know there's a police shortage. Shout out to defund the police. You got people out here complaining in various cities that the police don't show up. They didn't come. They took too long. Blah, 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 blah. And it's always easy to say it's somebody else's fault. These people can put in these rules. These people can put in these laws. These people can say what it's going to be. But if you, as these people's parents, are not going to do your part, then the rest don't matter. And I don't care what nobody say. Most of the time, these daggone parents know what their kids is doing, encourage what their kids is doing, want their kids to do it, because that's better for them. Son husbands in full effect. Son husbands out here being told what to do in order to help the family, in order to help mama, in order to help the rest of the kids, just like they know who did this already. So why is it that you're going to waste, meaning the residents, the patrons of the city, the daggone police resources and time, energy, and effort when you know damn well that you could go ahead and say it was Pook, it was Nug, and them? You would rather allow them to waste their resources to look for people that you all already know who they are. They already got video. They already got video of a child pulling out a GUMFN already. So I'm confused as to what more the officials, the state, the city, the police, the governor, the mayor, the police commissioner, what more are they supposed to do except for continue to come around after this mess happens, wash, rinse, repeat? God forbid, they'll be doing it again tonight. They'll be doing it again tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow's the 4th of July. They're going to be doing it again tomorrow. Allegedly. And we'll be having the same conversation. Or let me rephrase, they'll be having the same conversation. What happened? What happened? People probably hiding their spawn. But more importantly, and I know I'm going on, y'all, but more importantly, with the SYCBM, and we need to get involved, we need to help. When are the people in the community going to help themselves? You don't know their life. You don't know what's going on. You shouldn't judge. Okay, so we should just wait until they do some mess where innocent bystanders like us are. And then that's when we're supposed to say something? And then that's when we're supposed to say something? You're dealing with people that don't care. You're dealing with people that don't care about themselves. You know, dealing with people that don't care about their situation, they don't care about their kids, they expect this. Then get on TV and try to act like they don't. Not all, but plenty. Can't believe this. It all comes from, well, first of all, it all comes from single parent households. I'll just say that. Then it's people that ain't got no control of their kids. Then there's the people that want their kids to do this mess. Then it's lost hope and despair. I will agree, because of the circumstance of where they are. Then it's, this just how it's supposed to be. Then it's, we don't care. Then it's, whatever. I got to get my whatever. I got to get my whatever it is that they want. Selfish. Don't care about nobody else. But some of y'all over here trying to guilt other people that they should care. For people that don't care about themselves, and they don't care about you, and they don't care about me. But somehow, some way, the responsibility falls back on productive citizens to go do something about that. Falls back on the daggone police to do something about it. Falls back on the city to go do something about that. Falls back on all the officials to go do something about that. It comes a point where someone has to finally be like, listen, what more do you want us to do? Meaning the city, the officials, the mayor, all those people. If you have people that aren't going to change, just like in the situation, they wasting time, they're wasting policeman hours to go around and try to do their investigation to see who did this, knowing damn well they already know who did it. Not them. People in Brooklyn. They already know. So why aren't you telling? Oh yeah, because it's the child that you're not supposed to snitch. Woo, child. No snitching. No snitching. You can't tell. Shh.
Stop it. Get some help.
You can't tell. And these are people who are recording exactly what they're doing. You can't tell. Shh. They already have damn video. They already have damn video of a child pulling out the GUN, the blicky as they call it. I told you a long time ago, the police go back to the station, they get some coffee, they get a donut, they hashtag probably Brooklyn 4th of July Baltimore, and they sit and they watch Snapchat, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. Because they always telling themselves. But then turn around talking about no snitching. Wasted hours. Then you talking about the police don't help. Y'all don't help yourselves. Anyway, shout out to Fox 45 as always. TheBomb.com.
30 people hit by bullets, 2 killed just after 12:30 in the morning. We've been on the scene since news.
Just after 12:30 in the morning. Just after 12:30 in the morning, half of the people was kids. Well, it sounds like y'all wasn't following the daggone curfew law. So my question would be, but if there are any consequences, is that going to be handed out to all these people whose kids was out at 12:30 in the morning?
News of the mass shooting first broke. Our team of reporters, the first there and the only ones at the hospitals as patients arrived early this morning. Good evening, everybody. I'm Mary Bubala. The shooting happened at a block party at the Brooklyn homes.
A block party. a block party in the hood. And who thought that this was going to turn out well? Specifically the people that live there. But you know, we got a party. It's a holiday weekend. No offense. What y'all holidaying it from? What are y'all taking a holiday for? What? Wait, what? Are y'all working? Do y'all work? Are y'all off because of the holiday? Like, help me understand. Yeah, I'm being stereotypical right now because I'm tired. Y'all around here taking a break from what exactly? Y'all celebrating what not the white man holiday. I know you effing lying. Y'all celebrating a white man holiday? Child.
The mayor releasing more information during a news conference today, and this is what we know right now.
What you know, child?
The 30 victims range in age from 13 to 32 years old.
Third damn teen. Oh, 13 to 32. 13 to 32 is the range. We got to party. We got to get our party on because we worked hard at what now? Because we celebrating the 4th of July because why come now? Because we going to have a block party because it's Brooklyn. It's our hood. We going to rep and we going to have a party. And where do we thought this would end up?
14 of them are juveniles under the age of 18.
14 juveniles under the age of 18, and every single thing, any parent should be charged with whatever the heck it is when your kid is out after the curfew.
The two people killed are 18-year-old Alaya Gonzalez and 20-year-old Kailas Fagbemi. 9 victims are still in the hospital. Police believe at least 2 people opened fire at the party. They haven't released any information about possible suspects. Anybody with
2 people open fire at this party, but why? But for what? You got your kids out here playing target practice just because. What was that game when I was younger? Duck Hunt. Duck Hunt was a game, I believe that's what it was called, where these birds would just come. It could have been other things, but all I remember is like these birds would come out and it was like skeet shooting. So then they come out and then you would try to get them in order to rack up points. These people out here doing the duck hunt game for absolutely no reason except for they woke up that day. This is the type of people that is supposed to be wifed up. Their mama's supposed to wife you gentlemen supposed to wife up these women with kids like this that come out to just duck hunt just because there's a bunch of people outside.
videos or information about the shooting is urged to call police.
Sorry to interrupt. So they want the police to do something, but they ain't doing nothing to help the same people they want to help them. Got it.
Well, Mary, as Baltimore police continue to investigate and look for the suspects responsible, this mass shooting is once again raising concerns about crime in Baltimore and what city leaders are doing to stop it.
Raising crime, or the rising crime, they want to know what city leaders are doing to stop it. Woo, child. Even I'm tired. What are city leaders? What were city leaders supposed to do at the block party in Brooklyn? What were the city leaders, the police, the commissioner, the mayor, the governor supposed to do about a block party in the hood? It's a block party. What exactly was their responsibility with that? When there was juveniles out past the daggone curfew, it was a block party in the hood. Like what? Like, come on, reporters. Y'all need to stop.
Be advised, we have another adult female, number one female shot in the left leg. They need some units here. I need medics here.
A manhunt is underway to find those responsible for shooting 30 people in Baltimore during a block party early Sunday morning.
Currently, we're still at 30 victims.
Pleading with the public with information. You pleading with, you should be said, this should be said, we are pleading with the people who were at the party and all the adults and the people in the neighborhood to come forward with information, because what the hell are the rest of us supposed to do? What the hell are the rest of us supposed to do?
Meanwhile, video circulating on social media shows a young boy at the party pulling a gun out of his backpack.
Of course it does. And this is Instagram. Now, this is probably one of those sites that just show what happens in this particular city based off of this name. But they didn't screenshot this off of somebody else. Some other page that was already showing it, whether it was Snapchat or TikTok. They already got it. They already got Red Rum Inc. Baltimore. They already got it. And I'm sure this is one of the places that the police follow. And they already got it, which is how they got it on this news broadcast. Lord.
I've seen the video. Anyone who has a gun,
of course they have.
It's in that area is a potential suspect.
Mayor Brandon Scott sending a strong message to those responsible.
We're not going to be dismayed by cowards that committed this mass. Move those folks off the street. And as I said earlier, I hope these folks don't sleep well, because we're not going to sleep until we pull them off.
Now, I believe that Baltimore has the law where under the age of 15, They're not going to be prosecuted. So when you find out that the person is 14, 12, 13, something like that, dude, what you going to do? Dude, what you going to do? I forget the law exactly, but it's something similar like that. Now, I don't know if red rum counts. I'm not sure about masses, but they put that crazy rule, law, whatever you want to call it, into place last damn year in the summer. Maybe a little longer than that. And then all hell broke loose. Not that hell wasn't already broken, but it broke loose even more. So when you find out this person is under the age of 18, they good mama gonna come through and be like, "Not my baby. Not my baby." Then what, Brandon? Then what, dude? Then what you gonna do, dude?
But with 30 victims shot and lives changed forever, we pressed him on if he thinks his crime plan is working. He insists it is, saying mass shootings like this are a societal issue.
This is not about whether the police department or MONSE or our federal partners or folks who are working to reduce violence are doing their job every day. This is about people who cowardly decide to come to a celebration and shoot it up.
Listen, I'm agree with dude. I'm agree with dude right now, okay? Definitely is a societal problem for sure. And like I said, was all the Duke and all the rest of them supposed to go down there to the party to make sure everything was taken care of and everything was all right? I mean, I'm trying to understand when when they gonna finally start pressing really hard about the parents doing something. So when the content creator that I was speaking about want to sit up here and sit and shade me, I believe, talking about what I say, I'ma still say it. I don't give a damn what nobody says. We all watching the same news. We all see the same things. We all out here in the same different daggone cities seeing what's going on.
So y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband because they're everybody out here.
What's going on amongst Negroes? It's the black on the black. I don't give a damn about the rest. None of the pro-blacks is talking about it. There's only so much that these officials can do. And it's the parents' responsibility to take care of their damn kids. Because it's your job to make sure your kid go to school. And it's your job to make sure your kid ain't out here red rumming. And it's your job to know that your kid ain't out here stealing cars. Make sure your kid ain't out here robbing stores and people and doing stick-ups and jacking and every daggone thing that they doing. It starts with the parents. So all this blaming everybody else, more curfews, what more is the city going to do? What more are you parents going to do? But the bottom line is, these people know what their situations are before they have these damn kids. They know what their neighborhoods and lives are like before they had these damn kids. They knew what it was before they had these damn kids and still have them. So either you, one, didn't give a damn, so why the hell should I? Two, wanted the kid to be in the situation. Three, wanted the kid to be a part of what the hell goes on around there. Four, just don't think. Just don't think ahead. Just don't think about the future. And at the end of the day, five, just don't give a damn about your kid as long as you're getting them benefits. The last and only thing that the rest of them can do, which they probably ain't allowed, is cut them damn benefits. Cut them damn benefits. Because at the end of the day, if you got your kid out there on the street to do what needs to be done in order for your life to be better, them damn benefits shouldn't make much of a difference any daggone way. But they ain't gonna do that.
Make this into some political dog whistle.
With 14 minors hurt during the shooting and that video of a young man with a gun, many are questioning his summer crime plan and the youth curfew he put in place.
And you show me where the curfew's working at. Because I can tell you, as an EMT out here in Baltimore, I pick up more juveniles than I do adults.
Child, Brandon Scott ain't fooling us. Brandon Scott ain't fooling us. But the question is, what you gonna do about those parents who allowed them kids to be out there at 12:30 in the daggone morning when it was supposed to be a daggone curfew in effect? That's the question. What Doogie supposed to do? I mean, I know he's sitting up here acting like he didn't won the war, which obviously we know he hasn't. But what Doogie gonna do if the people who are in charge of these people who are under 18 don't enforce what Doogie's doing? Those are the same people that will turn around and say, you ain't doing nothing. Y'all won't even follow the daggone law because y'all know you help me. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You heard what I said? Because I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. But the other content creator want to act like this is white supremacy, discrimination, and racism, redlining, Jim Crow, and every daggone thing else. Help me understand somebody. Help me understand what all that has to do with this here today when the law says your kid's supposed to be in by whatever the hell the hour is, and yet they still out at 12:30. So Jim Crow got something to do with that? What? Jim Crow got something to do with that? Let me know what Jim Crow got to do with that, please. Please let me know.
As the Brooklyn community is shattered and mourning the 2 lives lost, residents are calling for action.
We're hurting him. We got to make some kind of change. Babies are dying. They're supposed to be lawyers and presidents and whatever in the future.
They say something needs to change in order to save our young people.
I feel for everybody in this community because I just cannot imagine the people that were in their house and hearing that, you know, kids. Oh my God, what can we say to these little kids? I don't know. We just hug them and show them love and just know, let them know it is a better way.
So the question is, are those people who have information calling to tell anyone anything? I have a feeling that they're not. And again, what's that got to do with white supremacy, racism, discrimination, redlining, Jim Crow, systemic racism, and the list goes on and on and on of all the excuses that people want to make for what goes on in 2023 with regard to people that knew and know how to make children and bring them into the world.
That sends the wrong signal about the value of life. A life in Baltimore should count as much as a life in Annapolis. We know that's the way it's supposed to be, but we also know that that's not really true.
Last night's mass shooting is the 5th Baltimore has seen so far. The first happened in January. 5 juveniles were shot at the Edmondson Village Shopping Center. One of them, 16-year-old Deontay Dorsey, was killed. In March, there was another mass shooting in West Baltimore along Edmondson Avenue. This time, 6 people were shot. One of the victims just 15 years old. In April, 4 people were injured in a mass shooting in North Baltimore along Charles Street. Then in May, 5 people were shot near Lexington Market downtown. Police saying an argument between 2 people escalated when one began firing at the other, hitting one of them along with 4 bystanders. And last month, 6 people, including a 17-year-old, were hurt in a shooting in Northeast Baltimore. The mother of that teenage victim telling Fox 45 News somebody opened fire at people just sitting at a bus stop. February is the only month this year that hasn't seen a mass shooting.
Oh, I guess they did that for Black History Month. That was nice of them. It's me, clearly. It must be me. I'm crazy. I know. I understand. I'm the problem. I get it. I got it. White supremacist talking points. Got it. I just want to know what the names, since people love name calling. What are the names for these people in these communities who keep having these kids and these things keep happening? What are the names for these good mamas who are allowing their kids to do whatever the hell it is that they want? What are the names for all these gremlins, don't take my name, who are out here not giving one damn, out here taking people out for nothing, taking people's stuff because, stealing, jacking, and every daggone thing else? What's the name for them? You got all these names for me. What's the names for them? That's it. That's all. If you made it this far, I do appreciate you. Please consider subscribing. I will see you all in the next one.